In 1977, NASA launched Voyager 1, basically a cosmic USB stick to go take selfies of the solar system. First stop, Earth and the Moon. Snap. Next, in 1979, it swung by Jupiter's moon Io, which turned out to be a giant lava pizza. By 1980, it waved at Saturn, and then it just kept going. By 2012, it straight up left the solar system like, I'm out, y'all are weird. Meanwhile, back on Earth, because Earth can't go 5 minutes without violence, a squad of American soldiers is knee-deep in a war zone. Bullets are flying, people are yelling, and the vibe is pure Call of Duty regret ops. Two enemies try to sneak up, but get clapped before they even say surprise. As bombs rain down in the distance, the team pushes forward, mowing down everyone with suspiciously convenient aim. They take some stairs, set up snipers, and clear an entire building like it's a Tuesday afternoon. By the time they're back on the street, jets are flying overhead, and the ground is basically yelling. Then, plot twist, they turn a corner and walk straight into a full squad of bad guys. It's not even close. The enemy squad is stacked, and our boys decide to retreat. But retreating while everyone's still shooting is like trying to moonwalk through a blender. One guy goes down, Rhodey scoops him up, and still has to return fire while running. It's chaos. When Rhodey checks on the guy again, yep, he's dead. Add that to the trauma pile. They get cornered, outgunned, outnumbered, and just as they're about to get obliterated, boom. The sky flickers, the lights die, and a mysterious red glow appears in the clouds. Naturally, both sides stop fighting because no one's trained for giant murder light from space. Then this flying death toaster descends and fries the entire enemy squad with one neat little laser beam. Great, right? Nope, because now it turns white, recharges, and zaps our heroes too, electrocuting them and teleporting them straight into an alien rave chamber, where a bunch of freaky space dentists strap them in for brain-zapping experiments. The soldiers flash back to their past battles, have an out-of-body panic montage, and pass out. Sometime later, they wake up trapped inside creepy cryopods, coughing up stasis goo like hungover frogs. Jax identifies the goop as stasis resin, which is not normal soldier vocabulary. Even he's like, why do I know that? They stumble around a metallic corridor, confused and squishy. Their weapons are magically reloaded, their memories stop at the street ambush, and the alien IKEA around them sure ain't Russian. Reyes finds a plaque with their names on it, which somehow doesn't freak them out enough. Kelly, the team leader, decides they need to move before something worse finds them. The first door doesn't budge, because of course it doesn't, so they manually pry it open using the power of military frustration. The next door is a wreck, bent, scorched, and not at all inviting. Rhodey spots a vent hatch, and naturally they shove Reyes in like he's a ferret with a flashlight. He crawls through some sketchy tunnels and picks the only one with light. Because sure, follow the spooky glow. He finds another hatch and lets the rest of the crew through. On this side, the door shows signs of a violent beatdown, burn marks, dents, and definite someone wanted in real bad energy. Nash throws out a theory: underwater alien prison. Everyone nervously agrees because it's the only thing dumber than the truth. Suddenly, weird noises echo through the hall. Horror movie logic kicks in, so they keep moving. Soon they find a blood trail and a wall clamp showing a power failure. Oh good, power's dying too. That's probably fine. They enter a foggy room, because every haunted spaceship has one, and Raya gets a drip of blood on his face. He looks up in surprise. There's a human chandelier above him, bodies strung up by their feet, no heads in sight. Further in, they find another mutilated body, and bonus prize, a woman handcuffed to a table, still alive. She wakes up, yells in Russian, and they free her just in time for a new character to crash the party. A massive alien tank with claws the size of kitchen knives. It yeets Gibbs across the room with one hit, like he's made of pudding. Nash, conveniently, finds a mysterious sci-fi gun, hands it off to Rhodey, and the rest of the crew opens fire. But their bullets bounce off the alien like they're shooting tic-tacs. One by one, the team gets clapped, slammed, thrown, or choked. Rhodey finally figures out how to turn on the alien weapon and boom, knocks the beast down. Everyone exhales, assuming it's dead, but nope, it roars back like it just stubbed its toe. Then, in walks Robbie, our Russian survivor, who picks up the gun and shows everyone how it's really done. Blam, alien's toast. Before anyone can even process that, she mutters something unintelligible and bolts. The team follows, mourning Gibbs along the way. They hit the next corridor, and Kelly surprises everyone by casually speaking Russian. Robbie's like, wait, what? But there's no time to unpack that because another alien appears. Kelly fires back while yelling at the team to run. The new alien has a laser gun too, and immediately shoots Robbie in the back like a jerk. Suddenly, a whole team of aliens joins the fun, blasting away like it's space paintball. The soldiers grab Robbie and bolt. After a full-on hallway shootout, they find temporary safety and jam the door shut with a knife. Kelly sends Jax and Robbie ahead while the rest prepares for the door to inevitably explode. Jax and Robbie climb through a tunnel full of cables like it's alien plumbing, and Reyes volunteers to stay behind and stall. The door bursts open. Reyes lands a solid shot, but it's not enough. He runs, gets to the vent, and just as he's about to escape, yoink. Alien grabs his leg. Before they can finish the kill, Rhodey blasts one in the head. Messy. The team reaches another room, secures the door, and finally gets a breather. Until Nash starts freaking out. Again. "We fought aliens," he screams. Rhodey nearly slaps him into silence, and Kelly tries to ask why Rhodey even knows how to use alien tech. Rhodey shrugs. Jax patches Robbie's wound, but she insists she's fine, even though she was just lasered in the spine. Kelly translates her Russian, which surprises him, because he's not supposed to know Russian. Robbie calls them sleepers, and confirms the obvious. Yes, the monsters are aliens, and they're on a spaceship. Robbie finally switches to English like it was never a problem, and insists they need to reach a safe place. Nash starts panicking again, and Rhodey finally threatens to shut him up permanently. Group therapy is not happening here. Meanwhile, in the Oh No department, Rise is now a dismembered science project. The aliens shove a memory probe into his brain and binge-watch everything he knew. One of them then wanders off with the knowledge, finds the busted door from earlier, and activates a device on its alien Apple Watch. Back with the humans, Robbie explains that the scarred alien is the leader, and it's got dozens of buddies helping it hunt. The walls are rigged with motion sensors, and yes, the aliens are collecting snacks. Spoiler, we're the snacks. They enter a massive room that looks like a spave until they realize all the glowing lights are cryopods. Thousands of them, each with a sleeping human inside. Sleepers. Jax stares at it like it's a sci-fi nightmare, because it is, and Robbie urges them forward. They take a breather in the next corridor while Kelly redoes Robbie's bandage and opens up about being a divorced dad. Because why not toss a little sadness in between gunfights? So Nash, still riding the high of "we just killed some aliens," starts wondering if maybe these things aren't aliens at all. Maybe they're demons. Maybe this is the biblical rapture and he got left behind with the world's angriest sci-fi cast. Nobody corrects him. Probably because, honestly, it tracks. A few hallways later, the team finds a hangar full of containers. Ravi, aka Multilingual Russian Space Wikipedia, explains it's full of Earth junk the aliens stole. Rhodey starts getting suspicious. Why aren't they attacking? He figures the aliens are trying to box them in like chess pieces. Kelly agrees, and immediately does the dumbest thing possible, announces they're going to fight them head-on. Robbie, aka the only one with common sense, tells him that's a stupid idea, so naturally, they ignore her. Jax volunteers to be the bait, because why not, strolls into the hall and starts singing like it's alien karaoke night. The monsters hear it, pull up to investigate, and Jax starts firing, then running, then firing again. It's basically a deadly version of "you can't catch me." He leads the angry aliens back to the hangar, keeps taunting them, and when they're boxed in, Nash snipes one in the head like a ghost in the rafters. The rest of the team pops out and it's full-on alien slaughter. Pew pew, boom boom, done. Too easy. Robbie agrees, and that's never good. Because right on cue, a second alien squad shows up, but this time, they've got shields. Like full-on, nothing-can-touch-me energy. Nash tries to shoot one, bullet bounce. Cue panic. The crew runs. Nash parkours across containers to regroup, but Jax doesn't make it. A laser bolt hits him in the back and he dies mid-sprint. Nash screams and instantly claps the shooter's head off in return, but it's no comfort prize. The survivors sprint out of the hangar, dodging laser fire, and dive into a side corridor. Robbie finds a door lever, slams it shut, just as aliens come from the opposite side too. Cool. Time to nope out through a sketchy wall hatch. They tumble down a tunnel and land in a pit of bones and meat soup. The stench hits like a punch to the soul. Everyone gags. Nash starts spiraling again. Kelly has to verbally slap him back to sanity. Then, plot twist, a voice from above. Robbie looks up and, surprise, it's her mom. Anya casually tosses a rope down like she's done this 100 times. They all climb up, shocked to realize Mom's wearing a Russian military uniform. Anya guides them through corridors like an alien hunting Dora the Explorer, avoiding wall sensors like a pro. They reach a hatch, drop into her basement hideout, and suddenly it's welcome to the creepy art room. Walls painted, vibes weird. Turns out Anya's been stuck here for like 20 or 30 years. Fun. She explains this whole place was a trophy room, and they only got out because someone blew up the alien reactor. That someone? Robbie's dad. Turns out Voyager 1 sent out Earth's location with a cosmic "come visit" sign, expecting peaceful alien pen pals. Instead, space warlords showed up. First, they kidnapped Earth's smartest military minds, hooked their tech into our brains, ran war simulations, and then invaded. Earth fell in weeks. And the weird dreams the soldiers had? Those were simulations. Study material. Oh, and the mental connection works both ways. That's why the soldiers now speak Russian and know how to shoot alien guns like pros. Anya calls this getting gifts. I call it plot convenience. Either way, it's handy. The aliens are trying to fix their comms relay. If they do, they'll phone home, and even more monsters will come. So it's final mission time. The crew preps. The top deck is the alien stronghold. There are maybe 24 left. Anya has explosives. Vents will get them close, but once they move, the aliens will know. Kelly gets a cool new toy, an alien gauntlet with a shield. They split into teams. Rhodey and Kelly distract the aliens, Nash and the women plant the bombs. Nash's squad sneaks into the main room and scopes out the alien guards. Meanwhile, Rhodey and Kelly find a bloodied sensor and shoot it, because subtlety is for quitters. The aliens get the ping and run off to investigate. Guards clear out. Bomb crew gets to work. Rhodey and Kelly ambush 2 guards and take them down. But backup shows up immediately. Kelly activates his shield like a gamer on cooldown, and they blast back. Then one alien does the most disrespectful move ever, grabs a teammate and uses them as a meat shield to push forward. Rhodey and Kelly are forced to retreat again. Worse, one alien checks its fancy smartwatch and sends half the squad toward the bomb team. Kelly tries to warn them over space WhatsApp, but it's too late. He charges to save them, but Rhodey suddenly locks the door behind him, tells him to save the others, and goes full Doomslayer. He empties the alien blaster, switches to his sidearm, gets in close, and when an alien picks him up, Rhodey stares it dead in the face and drops 2 grenades. Boom. Aliens and Rhodey, gone. The other half of the monsters reach the bomb room. Gunfight erupts. It goes well at first, but then more shielded aliens arrive. Things go south. Anya tells Robbie to run and begs Nash to protect her. Then the alien tank walks in and lasers Anya straight into the ground. Robbie screams. Nash drags her away, just in time to watch Anya hit the detonator. Kaboom. Entire room explodes, collapsing the alien command center. In the corridor, Nash sees more aliens coming. He shoves Robbie into a wall hatch and sprints off, screaming like bait in a horror movie. The aliens chase him. He runs until he finds a dead end, starts singing Jax's song, then turns around and starts unloading lead. He thinks about blowing himself up too, but nah. He wants to live. Meanwhile, Robbie climbs out and immediately runs into a nightmare fuel alien. Elsewhere, Kelly stumbles into a room full of actual human prisoners, begging to be freed. He's like, what? And gets instantly knocked out by an alien with 0 chill. In his dream, Kelly sees his daughter, happy, alive. Then aliens snatch her too. He wakes up in a torture chamber, hung upside down like a meaty piñata. An alien grabs a blade and prepares to carve him like holiday dinner. But Nash is back. He was hiding in the alien IKEA table. 1 clean shot to the head. Alien done. The boys reunite, grab weapons, and fight their way through the halls like it's their last level. Kelly frees the prisoners. Nash lights up everything in sight. The squad escapes, but the aliens are still coming. They take cover, exchange fire, and start to run low on ammo. So Nash chucks all his grenades like confetti. Kelly slams the door just in time. Victory. For about 6 seconds. Nash sits down to catch his breath and gets stabbed. Of course. The alien leader appears, looking like every final boss rolled into one. Kelly yells at Robbie to run, then picks up a blade and throws hands. The alien smashes him like a toy. Roof slam, weapon throw, shield bash. It's a beatdown. Finally, the alien charges, and Kelly slams the door shut at just the right moment, slicing the monster in half. A few moments later, he finds Robbie again, terrified, unsure if it's over. They step outside and find Earth, but not their Earth. Just a dusty, broken wasteland. Oops, make sure to subscribe because if the aliens don't come back, the trauma will.